Hi everybody, it's Kiara. It's the 4th day of December, so this is my 4th day of Vlogmas. I hope everybody's doing great. I actually did some quilting. I did finish a quilt block, and I also was doing some sublimation today, so I figured I'd show you what I was working on. And I got the tension situated with Miss Moxie, so I'm going to attempt to try to finish that quilt top in the next day or so. I got out of work early today at 2:30 because on Wednesdays we have a short day, and I got like nothing accomplished. I got very little accomplished. Everything seemed to take me longer. So I had great plans to be able to show you 2 finished quilt blocks. I was going to try to quilt the quilt, get ornaments done. Well, I got 5 ornaments done, but for some reason, one ornament, my sizing was off, so that took me like 4 printings to do. So let me show you what I was working on. Okay, these are sublimated ornaments. This is for an order. It's this cardinal. I did the design. It's all mine. And then here's the back. Okay, and then I press them on my heat press, and then I run the string and put some beads on them. So that's an order. And then this is one of the custom ornaments I did for this year. This is the one for my family because I try to do a live sample besides mocking it up. So this is my family. And then here's the back. I like to do mine double-sided, so if they turn, they still look pretty. So I did 3 of these for different people. And one of them was for grandchildren. And then I did 2 of these. I just love these. And the ones of these that I do for other people, they have some beads on, and this was just for me. So there is that. And then let me show you the quilt block I finished. I finished block number 4 in the Cuddle Up Sampler by Coriander Quilts, who is Corey Yoder. So this is the block I finished last night. I was watching Hallmark movies on Netflix. So there's this one. Then I am also working on this. I got this. I'll show you the piece I got done. I got, I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera. This got caught underneath the camera. I finished the wicks of the candle because they're all snowballed. So this is the top and this is the bottom, I think. And then mine will look like, it'll have 2 pieces of fabric and then this will be one. I didn't put the little tiny fussy cut thing here. And this one I cut the fabric wrong, so I just pieced it together. And you won't even notice it after it's quilted. So I'm gonna hopefully finish that one tonight. And then I decided to skip ahead to cut out. I was gonna cut it out and then I couldn't because I hadn't starched all the fabric. So all the rest of the fat quarters I pulled out and starched last night. So the next block I'm going to do is this one. I'm going to do this one last. So I'm gonna do this, the sheep, and then the stocking. And then I'll go back and do this one. And that is because the wreath has green 7. Okay, here, I'll show you. Let me just, hold on. Let me just cover up the cutting instructions. I think this will work. Yeah, if I do that. You see all the little squares? That's a lot of cutting for a block. So I'm going to do everything else and then I will cut it. And then I'm not going to worry about the placement of all the different greens. So it'll go in the same place probably on the sampler, but I'm just not going to do that. So I'm hoping to cut out the house tonight, and then maybe I'll also cut out the sheep I might try to cut out all the blocks in the next few days and get that done. So, because I would, even if I don't get it quilted, I want this quilt top finished this year. And then it'll go in a queue to be quilted. My goal, I've already decided I'm going to try to quilt at least one quilt every week, one weekend per month when starting in January. Because I would like to get some quilts quilted. And then I'm going to try to, on my weekend, also cut out like 3 or 4 quilt blocks for different projects I have going on and work that way. And I'll get into that all in my plans coming up. But right now, my goal is for December is to finish this quilt. And then I want to finish the Jolly Bar sampler. Those two I definitely want finished. Plus, I did cut out a panel quilt last night, and I will probably do that in the next day or so. I might even do that later because that's just straight lines. I might finish this block and then do that later. It's a Teresa Kogut. I can actually show you because I have the picture from the box here. This one, up on the housetop. I love this guy. He just makes me happy. And this was this was kitted from Riley Blake, but I will tell you this panel was not square. It's off, and I finally said whatever it is, because I kept trying to get it the size they wanted, and it just was not happening. So I was done. So that was that. Let me see. Is there anything else I have to share with you tonight? No. Tomorrow I'll probably also share with you. I have an order of 3 Christmas tumblers. So I will probably do that so I can get those out in the mail. If I have time in the morning, because I'm working a half day tomorrow. I am working essentially until the 20th, all but one day. Because they asked me to. And I'm going full time in January, so I have to figure things out a little bit. So that's what's going on here. And I hope you all have a good evening. Enjoy your day. Spend some time with family. I'm going to do that in a few minutes, probably, because I also have to go upstairs and wrap presents for my daughter's advent calendar. She gets little things. She gets a box of candy canes. You know, those Dollar Tree wood things that you can color. She loves them. A coloring book. She gets all sorts of little things. But it makes her happy. I have 3 t-shirts I made her. Just little things to make her happy. And she appreciates it. Also, I know that next week I'll put in a pair of pajamas. I'll put in a couple pairs of pajamas too. Because they can wear pajamas. Okay, you want to hear a weird story? I'm a strange person. She's got, I don't know what the Cozy Winter Wednesdays. I don't know exactly what her teacher called it, but all the Wednesdays from now until the end of January, her class can wear pajamas to school. And I have this weird thing that they have to be new pajamas. Yes, I'm very odd. But so I will go find her some pajama bottoms that she can wear with a t-shirt she's got. Or I'll find a set of pajamas. Like today she wore a set. She'd gone shopping with me a while back. And she saw a pair of pajamas she liked. So I was like, oh, get them because I'm sure you'll have a pajama day in December. Well, she's got 3. No, she's got 4. Because she's got this Wednesday, next Wednesday, and the last Wednesday before school. Plus the Friday before they get out on the 20th, they can wear pajamas. So she's got 4 pajama days. Yeah. But it is what it is. I mean, it makes her happy, so I'm not gonna say no. And plus, she outgrew a lot of her stuff, so getting her some new pajamas is not a crazy thing. I mean, she does have one set that are flannel bottoms that she'll probably wear with pink thing. She'll probably wear one of her Christmas sweaters with them, so it's okay. So you just learned something that's I'm very weird like that. I hope you all do great. Have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye.